So I just had a conversation with my opposing on an appraisal. All the work's done. It's a roof, it's gutters, it's gable stuff, it's a little supervision, a little bit of dumpster, a little bit of lots. And it's got 60 sheets of deck sheathing. And because it was kind of a mess, and they had to add ridge vent because that hadn't been there before, but it was required. And my opposing calls up and says, "Whoa, all we got to do is, just put it where the carrier had it, because these guys just want O and P to pay for the deductible." Well, first of all, I don't think the contractor really has anything to do with the deductible. And maybe the insured wants it because the insured wants to pay the deductible. But I asked the opposing appraiser this simple question: tell me the definition of overhead and profit and what its purpose is. And he responded with, well, there's not enough going on to warrant overhead and profit. I said, so you think it's about complexity? He said, yes. And I said, okay, so it's complexity. Tell me where that is. He goes, well, that's the way it is in insurance. I'm like, no. Just because we say that that's the way it is doesn't mean that's the definition of it. And I said, the definition of that is actual risk. He says, well, there's no risk because it's just a roof. And I said, well, he's got to get paid. He's got to pay for the equipment before all the materials before he's ever paid. He's got to wonder if the insurance company's going to pay for it. I mean, these are legitimate questions. He doesn't know if the owner's going to pay him or shuck and jive him and not pay him. He doesn't know if his workers are not going to be there, or they're going to make a mistake and he's going to have to fix it. There's a lot of risk that are associated for the person that's running that job, that owns that job. A lot of risk. And it doesn't matter if that risk, if that's a $5,000 job or a $400,000 job, there's still risk involved in it, no matter where you are in it. And the reason why we have O&P is for risk. And he said, no, but on insurance, we don't do it that way. And I said, but it doesn't have that definition. Just because you say it's that way doesn't mean it's that way. And he said, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know how to handle that. Nobody's ever said that to me. And I said, well, that's kind of the problem. You guys need to actually spend some time with some construction companies, actually go out and work on these jobs with some people, and then talk to them about what the risks are they carry. Talk about them what the practicalities of doing the work is. Talk to them about the stuff that they don't make any money on. Talk to them about the fact that they let you do 10 and 10 when nobody in the planet, no contractor, anywhere can do something for 10 and 10. It's not really a thing. Overheads, at least 30%, almost everywhere. So don't say that we're doing them a favor by giving them this basic cardboard that they have to have substance on of 10 and 10. Because when you pull that out and you say that your risk is worth nothing and you shouldn't make a profit, it's rude. And just because you've heard it 700 times doesn't make it right. We still have to have original thinking in our business. We can't just say because of the way we've done it way back when, we're going to do it this way now. If we did that, we would send adjusters out to actually adjust a claim. I'd be all for that. Give them a checkbook again. That worked out good. We can do better. We're not even going to talk about fighting about the temporary toilet. If my mom was alive and I told her that I had to argue about toilets all day long, she would probably think I was crazy. Peace out.